the controller role
doing their
into this
normal
one, or
comp,
excuse me, it is actually both
Cypher.
the Sky
Okay,
here,
so it's
but
literally
they
just
both play a
Cypher
very
and
similar style.
Killjoy
For
diff.
FNATIC on defense, what I'm looking for in particular is the trap plays that they can set up around Alpha Year's Cypher, and how Loud can contend with Alpha's variety of setups. He's constantly moving the trips, the cam, and
Omen
it gets
Astra.
frustrating.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
agree
good
with that. I
spot.
think it's so important as well to keep track of Alpha over setups when they're on the defense side.
Oh, dude.
Loud's mid-round.
Are they just going to try and go B all the time?
Just remove it. Remove the information away from FNATIC with their calling.
Most common game plan against, like, on attack at least, against an Astra is most teams just try and test B really early on.
So I think that's a focus for FNATIC to
Just
think
because
about.
that's normally where the
Loud composition, and so far they haven't really been punished for that.
Astra
I think you
starts.
could see some really explosive fights around B main, or
Yeah, this could be close.
set up.
Dude, I love that. They actually had some really cool stuff last time we watched FNATIC on this map on attack.
Aspas had a really tough start to this tournament, but he has come out swinging in the playoffs, and you know, there's a guy who won a tournament playing only Raze.
What is Loud going to do over towards A main with no Cypher Viper? That's what I think FNATIC are going to try and exploit. Like the fact that in theory they can't cross over towards A heaven. I've commented about it before, but a lot of the time Loud cover up really well.
Thank you so much, Sue and the Des. Yes, I think the Des said it so well, but
so yeah, normally Loud are just like the kings. Normally the game plan from Loud a lot of the time is they go over towards A main at the beginning to prove that they can take A. It's all about like the Astra smoke and then the fake smoke. So we'll see. FNATIC on defense, Loud on attack. Here we are, Loud again proving us that they can take over towards A heaven. They've done this 3 times in a row now, and FNATIC have 3 people starting over towards A, so maybe they're on top of this, but that is so strong. The dog stun combo. Dark has done great. Keep an eye on this guy spawn. He is hit so early. Oh, it's such a big duel. Holy.
Finds Aspas. The plant yet to go down, and Boaster taking back space. Now with the plant in, they've got 2 alive.
No heal on pistol. They would be loving it right now. Look at their HPs. 2's 4 HP.
One flash to play with. This could be
they all come spawn. He's first contact. Dude, he has a frenzy.
Oh
my.
He just turned away, but he looks back in time.
Frenzy's strong on this. 9 HP as well. Together, they both swing this. Oh, they're playing this really well in terms of Loud.
Leo has played ahead of this now, but 2's going to be playing a little bit deeper with that Ghost. Still paranoid of the wrap. Alpha clears through, snaps back. Oh, 2's!
30 HP, played great. Really nice from them. Honestly, they played the 2v3 like really well. Nice pistol from them. Another A pistol though. It's kind of nice. FNATIC obviously kind of read into like what I thought, and they had 2 people over towards heaven. So yeah, I actually really like this. Stun in front, dog behind. Dude, they had that Astra suck at the back there as well. That was a nice pistol.
Aspas the one to set things in motion, and 2's to close out.
That felt like an assassination on the site there.
Yeah, that was a great start for them. In terms of how they're handling it as well, everyone buying, no one wants to lose to an eco, and they have some good guns. Doesn't do damage just around the corner though.
Alright. Counting on the Bulldog, the rest. Oh, and a Bulldog as well for 2's. So, I mean, for FNATIC, they are bringing at least a couple of Sheriffs, but massive stack towards B.
They're trying to set something up off the cam here. Spike not committed just yet. Trailblazer going to explore through mid here from Cow and Zine. Still won't figure out the heavy presence. Loud, as if they got a decent enough read here as FNATIC look to explore middle.
Yeah, so they gamble over towards B, nothing over towards B, then they feel like they're taken over towards middle, gamble over towards here, and then now, can they get over towards A in time? Another strat where we just go straight over towards A. Pretty good. What gun does he have?
Spas wants to be the gatekeeper here.
Okay, not too bad. Spectre.
Feels a little bit of that pressure. A lot of
Bro, this skin always throws me off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Be careful. He is the one with the big boy gun that really wants to be able to keep in hand here. If that falls through, maybe it could be a problem. But no, it's Sadak keeping them at distance. FNATIC unable to close that gap yet.
Yeah, that's so disconnected on this, waiting so late. 2's fine Boaster as well. Sadak to Leo, Aspas onto Chronicle. It's all wraps here unless Alpha can find anything.
It does if you lot too. Okay, well at least I'm not on my own. Very nice from them. Only 1 death. We got 1 armor as well. They handled this well. Very patient from Loud as well. I liked it a lot. Get it into the full buy. The person that dies, what are we actually going to buy? Have 4K. Could definitely get. There's a sheriff right there that he could get dropped.
Pretty decent bonus here. Now on the other side for FNATIC, of course,
What
they'll
does
have the
FNATIC
full
buy?
purchase.
Actually buys his own sheriff.
What are they going to do with it? Again, I do want to see how they test that alpha setup, which has been notorious.
Okay, full buy-in towards
Absolutely.
only armor. Only one person heavy armor.
Assume Loud, or at least Fraud will have done the homework on this, had something put in place to address it. Well, less is actually a pivotal part of that. As if here on the
He
bonus,
got dropped it.
I'm
And,
gonna
okay,
prioritise
cool,
mid.
cool, cool.
Cautiously doing it.
Oh, that's nice and early. They fake smoke, dude. They're gonna have no idea. Yeah, see how late the flash goes? They're gonna have no idea they're
No
here.
direct support, but maybe doesn't need it. Clean.
It was nicely done from
towards
Durka. I love the
Aspas.
idea from
And the pressure from
Loud
the
here,
other side as
though.
well. Chronicle down
nice
to
ding.
10 though. That's a little more dangerous. You can see Calentine wants in on that. Takes the space given. Just off the back of the headshot.
Yeah, they're really taking risks in the bonus. Kind of love it from them.
Again, I always look towards the clock and when that camera is removed and how quickly a decision is made on the back of it. That's what.
Tempted to Skydog over towards Heaven, got told not to.
They're not drifting an additional player over though, FNATIC.
Skydog over towards B with pressure over towards B. Keeps 3 people here. Rotate comes in. It's a great fake at the moment. Double kill trip on site. They might not be in position to kill off it though.
Paranoia here is huge. Still find themselves an advantage here on the A side. They have to try and close the gap.
Got to try and make the cross. Alpha's respecting it enough to sit deep towards CT. Not going to be leaning forward, but Calentine getting aggressive.
Yeah,
Has
look
been
at the
rewarded.
risks they're taking.
Chronicles
Dude, this
down,
is a
they bring
really
back to
nice round from
44. They
Loud.
should have a plant
Looking
very
great.
soon.
Safe as well, tucked into the corner. 2 players disconnected towards ramp. Less has been here all the while here. 2 each
Man,
found one though.
I
And the flash
love how
didn't
they
catch.
approach
It
this,
set
by the
them
way.
into motion, it gives them that frag. Taken
guy's
away
got
both of them,
turret
Durka
and a
with quick
longbow.
trade. Down again to a 3v3, but Les still has that rifle.
Sick
Gets the ball
reposition.
over
They know
Calentine,
he's
but
over
still,
towards
a chance
Heaven.
here for Leo. Connects well, but the trade comes in, and
Yeah.
Les has caught Durka. It's all on
Dude,
Alpha in a
this
1v2.
was a
This is
great
traditionally
bonus.
his
The
side.
risks that they took were
Won't
like
get their way with it.
really
They don't
nice.
get to convert these bonuses. But Alpha creeping forward, going to isolate the first. Look to pop the ult as well. Time is ticking. He's got to make a move, and Les has him.
Les is incredible as well, keeping up the form of this land, which has been ridiculous. What a great round from them. Definite shout out to Sadak as well. I felt like the mid-rounding here was good. The original plan to kind of just play off the fact that they a lot of the time smoke over towards male, but actually do a fake smoke and this time go through it. That was sick. That was a cool idea. They didn't get the kill. They actually lost the first kill. And then the group over towards A with the fake towards B was impressive as hell.
Very reliant on the utility. And some key damage done. Typically, Chronicle would be there in a position to try and slow things down even further.
This feels like a very well
Oh my.
prepared map. Okay. Getting a little dangerous, but again, look at the buy. This is still not a pretty buy for FNATIC, so they can achieve anything with this. It'd be quite impressive. Turret seeming to be a bit of a challenge, but they at least control the A side of the map.
Okay, flash goes in over towards middle. They know that middle's clear.
Try again here. Located by the boombot. Sadak though. Secrets about this on the way in. Tries to a little bit of damage onto Boaster. Able to slip away. No harm, no foul. 60 seconds left here. Just about. I don't
Alpha
think
noted.
that. Well, I would have got the voice line there at least.
So now do they pull a player over because Alpha normally is that talisman of that A
It's
side.
good
I
info.
think they have
They still
now
have the
drifting
kill
away,
trip,
but I
sorry,
respect
the
that.
info trip
Feeling
over
a little
towards here as well.
vulnerable.
3 pass and
Again,
stack.
FNATIC still
Boaster in an
so
off
sheriffs, this is hard to
angle.
land.
Yeah, he's too scared to have
3
them.
seconds,
Oh
the
man.
divides on those key ultimates you noted now going to be invested. First frag found. Follow up for FNATIC. Finding 3, leaving Les the last one alive.
There's no
Swipe
way they get a
now
full
lost the
cleanup
choke
though.
point, taking the breath away from Loud. This would be a monumental task for Les. 4 players on the other side of that smoke. And 1 on the way. Alpha slowly
Yeah,
but
Boaster
surely
did
creeping
unbelievable
around.
here. Yeah, he wants to try and do damage, stop them from getting the guns, because there is so many upgrades here. That's a big tag. Extra kill.
Gonna spot him out in with
At least
10
they know they can
seconds.
get the guns
Toying
now.
with him here, 34 HP less. Ain't gonna be alive soon. It's just who finds
Wow,
it.
really
Alpha
good.
is the
One.
one there. Mastercard
Everyone
thrifty,
should
and
be
the
getting
turn of
one.
the tides.
5 for everyone. What a
no less
crazy
for the
round, dude. This
thrifty.
changed so
FNATIC
much.
to get on the board here on split.
They get on the board
Yeah, I
first
think
of all, and then
maybe
the money's
noting
out
Alpha,
of control.
They feel
A
like they're gonna draw
flawless
rotation
eco
of
with
somebody
5
from
upgrades.
Scramble.
You actually can't lose much of a worse round than this. But they won the bonus, so there's at least that. It kind of just completely gets rid of that. Gets rid of all their good work there, but not too bad.
See if FNATIC are able to play that to their advantage as well.
Wait, that's dude, who is that?
Showstopper with Durka. Rolling Thunder, Seekers.
Chad,
lots
it's
to play
Anders,
with.
let's say, yeah. Dude, I was trying to think, I was like, damn.
Feeling no resistance.
Again, it's been helping the team out.
But it's a little different on a site here.
I like Anders, man. I think he does a lot of cool work.
Again, in terms of expectations,
He has a definitely a different view of the game, and I think that's good in teams. The info for info, just trying to see if anyone's actually following this up. In terms of money, we should probably start talking about that, because it did, I mean, money just exchanged hands. FNATIC are now really good, Loud not so much.
Cause that rotation, right? Toy with expectations, pull the third player to the wrong side of the map, but for now, Loud looking to keep it a little bit more simplistic if they can
with the Seekers, and the Seekers is going to tell them that pretty much B site is empty.
Is on the way. The ult's going to come in.
It's a
Comes
great
out with
Omen
Paranoid, but
flash.
Aspas is away. Site control is
Great
there, so
pathing
FNATIC
from him as
should be
well. What
respecting
the
that,
hell?
but Leo
Full damage?
instantly punished. And Sadak
Full
looking for a
damage,
play
no
on
assist?
CT, does
What
make it
did
across
I miss here?
unscathed, and the plant will be there. Are they going to try and retake this?
Wait,
almost?
wait, how did that actually
Lights
happen?
down.
Look how far back he is.
Shot comes through, will force him off default, but yeah, FNATIC moving very quickly here, Lauren.
Yeah, but look towards Heaven, look towards Maelstrom. There is still going to be a thorn in the side. And maybe a rifle in the back. Alpha very cognizant of it, but up and over we go. FNATIC finding both players. Sadaka lets go down, but Aspas given a second lease of life.
Oh, Boaster's low and he's the next to swing.
Boaster does trade it up, but
Oh,
Cowan
what?
creeping closer in the smoke. Loud taking them away. A triple for
3.
Cowanzine.
Dude, how did Alpha
Securing
not
the
see him?
site.
Was Alpha still
Keeping
watching
that
off
spike ticking
behind?
safe.
Dude, I need to see how
4
Leo
now
died.
posted on the board.
Like, how
FNATIC,
did this
everything
connect
right on the way
full
back in
damage,
here.
him tanking
I
it
love the
all?
amount of pressure, even as the spike's going down, the aftershock comes through. There's a couple of people pressuring towards CT. Fortunately, only amounts to 2 kills. Loud still comfortable in terms of how much they're able to disengage from sight.
Yeah, big from them. I like this round from them as well. The Seekers over towards B. The Seekers then went and just hit this guy here. Realized there's only one. Breach all in. Blocked off vision here. Damage over towards here as well. I guess it was like a damage like this and it went all the way downstairs. I'm not entirely sure.
Very proactive on this. Yeah, forced away. Didn't get the information.
Did great to stop the aggression here. There's one way and everything in terms of the B main control. Fully gone the other way. Money's still pretty good. Honestly, the money's not too bad for everyone. These two might struggle. Yeah, it might have been breach or tagging him and then aftershock like this, right?
He does have a support system in play though. That is Cowanzine there, so that kind of tells a bit of a bigger picture this time. It's not just one play, but look how far less he's getting. The camera's gone. He's got space to work. Noted Alpha towards CT.
Okay, so Insta Dog goes over towards B as well. So the question mark was created nice and early. Loud grouped up over towards A. And yeah, once they're clearing the question mark over towards B with 3 people, they're already getting exec on over towards A. Like, Loud are great at the moment. Yeah, the calling is fantastic. They're so decisive with everything.
There's no real utility to initiate this outside of Leo. One flash in hand.
Oh, but look at this angle for Aspas! Is Durka gone? Can he get away with his life? No, caught from the grave. Durka drags him back 3v3 now. Taking towards the site. FNATIC trying to creep closer. Pop
Leo
flash.
gets a
Push
kill
Leo.
in my ult.
Takes towards Pillar, but the timing's everything. Both trying to clear out. Couldn't turn in time.
Boaster's doing pretty good. Boaster's doing very good.
Back through.
Fair play. The rounds they're winning because of Boasties.
Immaculate start there for Loud to get towards the site, to get that spike down. But resilience now being shown.
And this one so comfortably favors Loud. In terms of the utility we see, in terms of Chronicle falling as well.
It's going to be interesting to see what the buy is.
They
They don't have the best money.
He's actually invested anything ahead of when he's found inside the smoke.
FNATIC timeout. Can we get minicam? Still not happy.
No.
They won the round, Mini, I promise
Never
He's hitting
happy.
the timeout button there.
Yeah, you can see it's like, no. I mean, this is the first. Okay, so let's go to win conditions against FNATIC on this map.
There's so
and
much that
protocols
they can
we often
talk about here as
Just
well.
quickly to come back to that is what
I feel like they've been doing good though. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. For the crowd, you get to see what everyone's deaths are and kills. Kinda sick.
Actively taking engagement. Usually it's all to slow down. It's on the back of the opposing
You know,
team
owned by the
basically
honestly,
finding contact somewhere.
Sadok's doing great.
In terms of the indications,
And it feels like the overall potential game plan that Fraud came in with as well has been good in terms of a lot of these rounds.
But that's a little bit concerning. Like I said,
Kjugal, I think is how I say that, with the 2 months. Thank you very much, dude. Mr. Rice Ninja with the 3 months. Thank you for the prime. And Jay Brecky as well, gifting a sub over to...
And I love the way that they're kind of like not just doing it as this kind of like one-sided.
Why do I need to make sure that... I mean, this is fine.
Exactly. It's really nice
Thank
to
you,
see.
thank you, Jay Brecky.
Extremely well prepared, or at least diligent of what
Appreciate
to
the
expect
gifted.
against FNATIC on this map. And again, with Loud, it was, is this the return to form? Obviously, they look fantastic here, but you can't ignore what happened.
4 already? I mean, it's an incredible start. They probably need a little bit more, but yeah, they don't need too much more, I agree.
But now this is
similar comps, though, so...
much better. But the finances were certainly not stable. Look at the state of what Loud are left with.
Okay, that ended up being a massive round. Again, 2 people kind of struggled to buy here, so they decide to go for an eco. They do a pause, and then we go for a faster play. And the Seekers goes out. They swing with the Seekers. Nade is good, right? Wait, where's that nade gone? He might kill himself. Bro, he kicked the nade, so it just went flying.
Spike is down, so he's going to be trying to be a little bit more proactive on this.
Heartbreaking for Aspas as well. I think his paint shell bounces off Leo's face.
Yeah, he like punted it, bro.
Maybe showing how he's got to that position.
Now, the one thing that I am noting is that Tui's had... Okay, Alpha's just turned around. Yeah. I started to get a little bit nervous. I mean, he's only got a ghost, yes, but... Alpha's
45
angle,
HP.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I was going to say, honestly, though, I was a little bit nervous for him to hit that shot.
Sure
Less than a 1v4 if he gets a kill with his ult. I wouldn't recommend using the ult, but if he gets 2, maybe. Okay, nicely handled from FNATIC. Their money was just starting to get low. 3,000 for 4 of them. Only 1 armor rebuy. Pretty nice. So the timeout, when they called the timeout, a lot of it would have been about, a lot of the timeout would have just been about the actual buy round in terms of this one, so we'll see what we're going to get. This is where we should see something a bit different. But honestly, I felt like they were playing great. Maybe it'll be like heavier pressure over towards mid. I'm not entirely sure. Musician, what's up, dude, with the 10? Thank you very much, mate.
Key for them, 2 away from the Rolling Thunder.
Thank you for sending that as well. Shout out to the mods as well, bro. Thank you for that, Musician. Appreciate you. Ooh, really? Tech pause?
Default. I also see something else slowing down, and that's the clock.
That's actually a joke. How is it always when we're casting? Tech pause. All right, folks.
We're not doing the bingo card today, are we?
I mean, there was one earlier at least for them, but...
For content, yeah. The bingo card could roll out. I'm seeing Mimi look very excited by the prospect. Not sure what's going on here. Hopefully we get a little update for you guys, but clearly not ideal. But let's kind of recap what we've seen so far. So sitting at 3-4, I mean, being very honest about this, the desk kind of highlighted that there has been a dip in certain areas of FNATIC's game plan, right? Coming into this, the pistols, the bonuses, all of this sort of stuff.
I cast it, because I said that we've had no real tech pauses this event.
Things for me as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
The comfort in terms of not really changing comms.
Now we're averaging 1 a game.
Tested and obviously the way that FNATIC spoke about themselves.
Oh my goodness.
The liquid loss in the finals. It is a bit of a concern to see maybe FNATIC come back and have to play against a team that they have lost against here at Champs and be forced into a position to maybe adapt in some ways. I think Loud is a perfect example of a team.
We're taking it easy.
Come in like fisting.
No, they do not.
We're in our relaxing
you
mode.
might have caught a glimpse of it there. I think
the relaxing era.
Is having an issue or two. So I think they're going to try and fix that up for us as soon as possible. So thank you for your patience. I also production told me it'll be fixed in like 20 seconds. So don't worry about it. I may have added that on.
I don't want to be the pessimist.
Oh boy, he's out of game.
Tell me how you feel, Michael.
Well, I'm pretty sure I heard the spawn barrier drop, so the round started, but we'll park that one for the time being. I don't want to talk about that.
No. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Oh,
Do I like the no Viper comps on split? I don't mind it. It's definitely a lot easier when you have a Cypher to block vision over towards A. I will say I do like the ease of the Breach Sky combo in terms of like map control. It's kind of nice. It's pretty easy to take a lot of the map control.
Again, talking about split, we've kind of covered what we're looking for and what we're looking out for, and I think it's played quite well to our tune. However, shifting that into Ascent then, Michael,
Well, hang on. If I can just come back to Split,
please, go ahead.
I want to come back to something that obviously Mini's spoken heavily about. It's like, oh yeah, we've got away with murder. We've not been tested, and that's why, you know, potentially why he looks so frustrated in some rounds. It's like, against a team that does their homework and punishes you for these mistakes, it's unacceptable. Those are the things that just will not slip. And if this is now the moment where a team has finally come up with a plan to address the way that FNATIC play here on the defense, then
yeah, I mean, we're in a different arena, I guess, for the groups as well. So here we are.
Split aside, then
Veracity, what's up with 100 bits? Appreciate you.
I don't know how many times they've had to test run them, right? It's kind of walking a little into the unknown because not many teams have been able to force them to this. Yes.
Well, last time we saw FNATIC on Split, they were getting a little more.
Thank you for sending that, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, we tried to do our best. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the bits, and thanks for sending that, most importantly. Appreciate it.
It's all theory.
It is, yeah.
It's all theory. We're waiting for the actionable side of things.
There's a hint of that with the paranoia play.
Yeah, Boast getting a bit more.
They're happy to kind of show their hand.
The bracelets that the crowd have beep in sync with the bomb ticks. Wait, is that true? That's kind of sick. I didn't even realize they had bracelets on.
Yes, you could say there are very few losses, and the only one really is to Loud, obviously. A couple of close games.
It's actually really cool.
Roll your mind back to the kind of best of fives we were looking, you know, head to head with EG. Yes, EG got double digits, but they didn't convert.
The mates, what's up, bro? How we doing? Gifting a sub over to Veracity as well after the kind words. Thank you for doing that, mate. Thank you for doing that, the mates. Appreciate you.
I mean, the other one is that yes, it's a much looser narrative to lean on, but we see FNATIC testing.
Bro, Maple, dude. Every time I see your gifted Maple, I'm just like, I really have to be careful with this one. I feel like Maple Brown, thank you. I'm definitely not saying that. I'll leave it at suffocate, but that's it, bro. That's the most you're getting from that one. Holy hell.
And I think it's very easy to almost overestimate recency bias with Loud. Even just outside this event, you look at Tokyo and you're like, oh, okay, well, 0-2, that wasn't great. You know, they started a little bit more shaky here. They were part of El Clasico for a while. I mean, they are heavyweights in their own right. They're one of the teams that are certainly put up there. So when you see them starting to hit that confidence...
Who do I think is going to win the competition? I mean, it's very hard to say the Paper X aren't heavy favorites at the moment, but I'll stick with FNATIC because that's what I said at the beginning of my pick'ems. I like to see it to the end of my pick'ems. Live or die by the original pick'ems.
We're jumping back into game, so thank you for your patience. Let's get back into this one.
Okay, straight back into this one, 3-4.
Loud on the attack here, FNATIC on the defense. What have they worked out?
We did know just before.
A lot of ults into this. A lot of ults, and this round's very important for them, so you kind of want to see all these ults get used into this.
Early investment here. Sanak at the fault line, nothing on the other end of it, but you get 2Es onto a deeper angle.
Concealment. I want to see if Loud maybe start testing that fact-finding that FNATIC want to start getting into. It looks much different now, though. Boaster singing up towards heaven. It's actually Durka and Leo towards that side.
We're seeing Chronicle drift away from this position event much earlier.
But I wonder what the signifier is as well for them.
Exactly.
Because there's not been much shown, really. I don't know if it's a lack
Spotted
of
two.
certain utility, a lack of presence.
Spotted two, one way goes in. Boom bot. Nade? I mean, the nade looks good, right? Oh, on top of the box, though.
Seeker's going to come out as well. This is a lot going
on top of the box, and they're all here. Durka's going forward.
No, neither did Durka.
Oh my god.
Oh, he still tried to do everything! He tried to do it, but he's so vulnerable! Just caught up, hands tied, and a 4v3. Sights under control. Aspas actually diving a little bit deeper. Full CT control here. So their eyes have to drift towards heaven. They have to be paranoid about this one, surely. One's going to come down. Cowan's in position late could be critical, could be essential. But does this retake even get started here? Not really. Less denies the first.
Nice, should be.
Approach, and Aspas on the floor.
There was a chance. A couple of high HPs jawed out here. Dude, Loud should be so happy with this. I also think they played this well. The ult on top of the box to avoid the nade was like incredible. And then they kind of got locked in. They got a little bit lucky that Durka didn't get two.
And the smallest of details, less putting the lockdown on top of the crates.
Yeah, on top of the box was like everything. They were so. Like, if you looked where 4 of them were as well, 4 of them were in the ult at the time the nade went off, so they were so confident it was fine.
I think FNATIC fully convinced that the lockdown was going to be removed.
Well, Durka stuck around, and it was like, well, it's sticking, so I got to try and play ahead. Fortunately, he did get one, but that was about it.
It feels like it didn't do any damage, the nade.
2 in a row that FNATIC started to build back on. Still enough money. And the aggression being implemented again, the flash. come in. Boaster's got himself the angle. Oh dear, this could be dangerous.
He's stuck in the gravity well as well.
The paranoia though, the
Holy.
paranoia slowed it down. That's perfect, but how long can Boaster last here? How is he standing?
How
Down
the hell is he
Carolina,
alive?
the
Everyone
perfect
swings with
support
it though.
for him.
That's wild.
And now Karanzine and Les,
Dude,
they
Boaster
are
tanked
so far
that
away
the
from
whole
this.
time.
We spotted on the camp straight away here. Alpha relayed that information. Still has Chronicle by his side. Spike not necessarily.
The nade, yeah, I
noted
don't
here.
even think it
Karanzine
did
didn't
any
have a chance
damage, to be honest. It just
retain,
went,
but
it
Les
just
has
went
to
like
find
tucked in, roll
something
beneath
in
it.
this lurk. 60 seconds left on the clock now.
He's got to sell him.
I know this used to be
Playing
bugged,
so
but they did it in a
different
different
they are
position
sound
from where the bug
Fnatic.
is.
I mean, one kill will draw everybody this side.
They're nearly there.
Yeah. So a little bit of a question mark still towards B Heaven from Durka and Leo.
Oh, that's a bit of a
We saw
win.
Chronicle. Oh, the timing though. Chronicle's going to get away.
Oh,
But again, they're selling the idea, right? The concept that they're in this
Now
position.
what?
And actually, you're seeing the adjustment now. Karanzine coming up towards Heaven. They feel as though maybe they've got the cross here. But less. The angle, the flash. How is he alive on
Yeah,
this?
how about
They're
both
so
of them
tentative,
alive?
so scared to find this
The hell
fight,
is
but
that
Alpha
duel?
punished on the cross.
Wait,
Come on,
what?
as Karanzine gives himself a chance
Wait,
for the
this
plant.
is
2v3 now. Does he lose his life for
great
this?
bit
No.
of damage
Gets away
there.
standing.
Let's
Let's
go, another
fight Durka. This could be a 2v4. No way! Let's
The
gets
2v4
allowed.
is
So
45
individual
HP.
from FNATIC, faltering here. Let's Chronicle towards the site. This guy, truly renowned for his capability, but flashed up forced.
That's
down.
incredible. What a
Loud.
2v4 from these two.
Miracle
Man,
work.
Les is incredible,
What an
dude.
absolute fumble by
He's
Fnatic.
an
though.
absolute
A 2v4
turret over
Loud
towards
pulling
Heaven.
off what feels like an impossibility.
Yeah, that's a
versus
mad
a
round
team
to win.
Like Fnatic.
Shouldn't
I
be
mean, it
happening.
starts off unorthodox as well. Fnatic getting
Yeah, give me all of
hyper-aggressive
these
into
last
B
kills.
main.
Yes.
Nearly punished
That's
with
nice
the
dodge.
response in
No swing.
utility.
But there were individual fights, Mike. That's what baffles me. You don't
Never
see
see that.
You do
Never.
not see it. And credit to Loud for dividing and conquering, yes, but still, you got to be looking at that from a really clean perspective. That was a mistake from Fnatic there, but
Yeah,
credit
I
to
think
Loud
so.
for capitalizing on that.
Absolutely.
Bro,
Beautiful
what is
work
this a
from them.
non-gifter, man? I can't say that, bro.
Flash, no
Thank you, though.
follow-up. Loud
Appreciate
back
it. Thank
into
you for the
this.
gifted.
Just
Anon,
stretching that
thank
lead
you.
away now.
What's their money? Dude, their money's
come
really
through.
low.
Karanzine
They've
here.
like forced...
Look at that.
They're wrecked,
here
bro.
from
What is this
Fnatic.
by?
2 invents, 2 in Heaven. Same sort of thing. Loud this time are on the other side of this. Now they've had a little bit of freedom in mid here.
They have. We've been seeing Aspas take that space, kind of working off the back of it. This is the time we're seeing a real pop. Oh dear. Durka sends them scurrying, but it's
Oh,
Leo.
that was nice
to
with a
actually
swing
find
off this,
Karanzine.
though. They
So
take,
Loud now
dude,
holds it
7
this time
HP
around.
as
Look
well.
at
They've
the
actually
chip
done a
damage on
lot.
Les. Suffering from this, no heal
Beautiful.
to be had.
Big,
This
that
is
was
much
nice with the
better.
flash off this
Herding
as well.
Loud around the map now.
Why do they
Fully
almost look
prepared
better on
for
the
that
low
follow-up,
buys?
and with less so low, this is a very difficult round.
Let's try and find something on the paranoia here. Got the TP behind the aftershock being invested here, but maybe noted. He's tagged up down to 52 already.
Yeah,
Oh,
shine
God.
dark or whatever you want. Oh, he's
Bye, 7.
at this point.
30
They're
seconds
readdressing
left.
middle. They've drawn all the eyes towards
No
B.
chance Sadak uses ult into this
so
one.
Fnatic can either assume they're behind it or, you know, hope that they're somewhere else. And for now, you can see that Loud are looking at other options. A spike is in Sadak's hand, though. So where do they take this? They're trying to toy with that A expectation, but you know you're not going to pull out
15,
for
that's
away
gonna
from anyone
save.
over while that cam is still in play.
Can't hold
They
on
have
onto the
limited
guns
options. I
here,
think
so at
they
least
realised
this
it with
can't be
8
an upgrade, all
seconds.
this.
They're going to be keeping hold of these weapons here,
Wait,
but
that is an
finally
upgrade to
Fnatic
beaming.
starting to find a little bit of rhythm with this one.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
Durka's
This
enough
could
money to
potentially
just buy a
be the
new gun on
second
this
layer.
one.
This is where
Yeah,
Alpha's
nice.
setup
I mean,
will
very nice
shine.
run from
An early
Fnatic.
advantage
Again, they look a
created,
little bit better,
slowing down
look a
the
little
round
bit
for
more
Loud,
together on their,
forcing them to start
on their
exploring the
slow
map
buys.
slowly, contacting in, clearing space for themselves.
But I want to see layers as well coming out from Loud, right? Is there going to be a timeout now? Because this could be that next step, right? Fnatic have shown their next hand. They've gone, right, okay, we're being pushed around the map in this sort of
Anon,
manner.
thank
Okay,
you
cool.
again for that
We're
one.
gonna now have to find
Same
a way
thing,
to
but
identify this from
appreciate
what
you.
we've just learned in that previous round and come up with a plan.
Who
and
is
it looks
this
like
guy?
that is indeed
Thank
the
you, I
case.
appreciate
Loud
it.
pumping the brakes now. Slowing things down. A couple of ults to play with as well, and they're only 2 off from the Seekers, so they've got a couple of key pieces ready to go.
Definitely do have tools to work
Paper
with.
X game, the
The other
Paper
side,
X EG
Fnatic
game was
far
incredible,
away from the
bro.
Seekers
You
themselves,
should watch all
Rolling
3
Thunder
maps if you
in
can.
hand here, but I think already seeing some examples of Fnatic maybe feeling like they need to change some small parts of their split play here on defense.
But
I mean,
thank you, Anon as well. Just goals, bro.
Already,
Thank you very much, Anon. Thank you for the gifted again. Got everyone involved, I guess.
And I've got to say, I also really enjoy the fact that as soon as we saw that adjustment from FNATIC, instantaneous timeout. It's such heads-up work from Loud, and especially from Fraud as well, kind of backlining this, just watching over. And as soon as that adjustment came in, time to address it. Time to not let this slip away. Do not let them build back. Keep this one going for Loud. 6 already is very respectable. It's near on job done.
6 already is incredible, yeah.
Still a couple more rounds to be had, and they want as many
Tell me
as
this
they
isn't
can
a
get.
tech,
You can
okay.
never
I saw the
underestimate
timer not
FNATIC.
going down, I'm like,
4
bro,
rounds to
surely
their
not
name,
again.
Trying to clutch on to what they can.
FNATIC were late to move here. They got some kind of plan over towards middle. Yeah, it feels like he's on the flying.
Similar to the same default we've seen. Although maybe Kawanzine now to solo explore.
Henry MTV, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Sure, Boast to 69. Welcome in. Thank you for that. Appreciate the gifted. You lot are on one.
It is only 3 players dedicated towards middle this time.
This is kind of nice over towards middle. They block vision. Trying to create the question mark over towards vents, then they insta group up. This is kind of what we're seeing within the first like 4 or 5 rounds of them, right? Where they would create question marks over towards here, and then they would insta group and hit over towards the A site. So it looks like we've gone back full circle to the original kind of plan. This is nice. We cleared over towards B, but again, might be a little bit too late. All goes in. He would love to get out of here.
How is Alpha alive?
How is Alpha alive?
Shown that he is on site by Pillar, and he's actually swung it, punishing less, adjusting to Aspas, but he can't do any more. All just coming through. Information free flowing.
That's ridiculous that he actually. That's very impressive that he did this. He did so much.
Considering it, looking towards CT,
he ate like all the util.
Drawing the fire. Smoke goes in.
Still though, FNATIC have been losing these kind of rounds.
Paranoia posted. They got to work off the back of this. Slowly creeping out. Leo first. Leo falls first. Great trade from Chronicle, but the kills down to the 1v1. Sanak and Booster. The great IGLs, and it's Sanak taking Loud up to 7.
Winning all of the rounds like 2v4, 3v4.
And leading by example.
Yeah, the IGL off. Sadak comes up on top.
And a beautiful execution here. There's almost nothing shown across the map here by Loud to FNATIC. And just an immediate
Alpha did so much.
To look to overwhelm Alpha.
Yeah, what
still
more
goes
can
down
you do?
swinging, got 2.
Yep.
It's nice afterplan position for them, but they hit a lot of shots. Yeah, their retakes of A have been
Talk about already getting
not
6
good.
being a win for Loud in the first half. They're looking to stretch their legs a little bit. A broken purchase here, and FNATIC.
And Maple Brown, thank you.
Yeah, but this time it's in
Boaster, I got banned for no reason. Welcome into the Slug Club. What the hell, Maple? You're just trying to clip stuff? Bro, he still gets that? They're throwing everything at him. Omen Flash stun. Oh god, and they get nothing for the Seekers as well. Instant reaction and they lose over towards B. Mate, FNATIC are melting.
And they are just scattered across this map.
Yeah, shout out to Loud. Like, first of all, Loud's IGLing has been incredible, and their reactions have been incredible as well. But yeah, some of the duels as well, Loud is wrecking them.
He's gonna hear the steps. He's noted Alpha.
So behind the wire on this, playing so patiently. But Leo's looking. But how long does he wait?
I mean, he's done so good. Gets over towards the dog as well. Oh,
whoa!
This guy's ridiculous.
That's the quality of a player right there. Still so diligent. And now look at what we've got here. A very deep off-site post plant. Smokes in the way.
That's so sick, dude. They know they're going to Astra suck him off the spike, so they stun it fast so they know he's in the middle, and then they ping the middle of the Astra suck.
Leo knows.
He can't do anything about
wow, that's really good. That was such a sick round. Yeah, again, they know they're going to Astra get him off the spike anyway, so they put the stun into it, and then they ping the middle. That's so impressive. To try and get a kill.
It's been a long time
dude,
since
8 rounds? That was sick.
Credited FNATIC time and time again for their approach.
And the damage on top of this afterwards.
And Loud showing a couple of different looks here. Showing that they've definitely done their homework as well.
Absolutely prepared for this. This is everything we wanted to be seeing. And I wonder what Sideshow has for us.
Thank you very much. So I wanted to take you through the pistol round in round 3 again and just go into it instantly. The pistol round started out, Aspas goes in super deep and Loud clean it up. And the reason why I think this is so crucial, it's the same problem that FNATIC ran into last time they played against Loud in that upper bracket. They allowed Loud to be able to set the tempo right from the start, winning pistols, winning bonuses. So I'm going to skip through this a little bit of the pistol round as it all got cleaned up and show you about this excellent idea they had heading into the bonus round.
This was a really good round.
So you see here that Aspas falls, and this puts Loud in a 4v5 with bad weaponry, and yet they're still able to take advantage. How do they do it? Cowanzine finds this opening jumping past the aftershock, and at this moment they take a little pause, and I'll pull things up on the minimap for you here. They're going to try and take out this camera very early and push Les deep into A. Now we saw them do this constantly on rifle rounds as well, because they realized the FNATIC are not playing aggressively towards ramp. Les has so much space here to get in, figure out where every part of the setup is, and you see crucially on the other side of the map as well that Tui's is applying pressure into B. They have a bit of a fake pressure towards B heaven as well. This is going to pull 3 players on the defensive side towards the opposite side of the map, and they can cruise to an easy A site hit, absolutely finessing their way around the defensive rotation.
What's going on?
It's beautifully called by Sadak, and overall, being able to find the holes and weaknesses in FNATIC's defense is credit to them to begin with. But for it to work instantly on a pistol and bonus puts FNATIC in these rough situations where the ult economy ends up being stacked against them as well, deeper into the rifle rounds. I think this is a massive problem for FNATIC right now. Again, considering that they are 3 out of 11 in their pistol rounds against top 6 teams. That's a problem. That's something that they're going to need to fix heading forwards into the second half. So I'll send things back over to Pansy and Hyde Park.
Yeah, thank you for that. And yeah, our eyes are very much waiting for that second half kickoff here, because FNATIC are in dire need of a pistol, to say the least. Sat on 4 Mike, this is a long road back for them, and I think also noted very well there, the fact that Sadak is calling a brilliant game is certainly
another one.
help.
Absolutely, and what I do want to note is as well, in some of the rounds where FNATIC are playing unorthodox, they're getting aggressive. That's where you got to give credit to Sadak in terms of coming into this. You've done your homework, you know what to expect.
Dragonis, what's up, bro? How we doing? With the 2 months, thank you for the prime, mate. Thank you.
They thrive in that sort of situation, but FNATIC haven't shown it much on Split this year.
No, and if you are
I cast it.
Nah,
man, come on.
We're going another tech pause.
We've gone back to back.
Call us FNATIC. But for now, it is just the monitor issue, potentially again. We'll see if it's Chronicle. So it was him before, I think.
What the hell?
Not sure. My vision is terrible.
We are several miles away from the stage.
Yes, we're quite far off. So hopefully that's fixed up soon, because I've got to say as well, Chronicle having a very out-of-character game here. 2 kills for him, not particularly a headliner. And again, there's a reason that Chronicle's basically been in every single final.
Well, to come back to that though, but the way that Loud playing.
Anonymous gifter has gifted to ban me, you won't, mate. But bro, if you're a surely you need to gift on your actual account.
Off the spy cam, set things in motion towards A main, or potentially
you can't taunt the mods or me
a 3-man stack
as an anon.
We didn't see Alpha get played in. Josh was even noticed the number of times that Les was able to just walk onto A side, figure out exactly where both trips are, remove the camera nice and early.
Hey Troix, thank you for the gifted as well. We've got Schizo Control, welcome into the Slug Club, thank you. And Logic Valo confirming it with the cast as well. Cast, welcome into the tech pause. Welcome into the tech pause. I mean, that kind of works. Welcome into the Slug Club. Kind of welcome into the tech pause as well. Everyone.
We've seen it from all the great teams. That's why it's so impressive.
Anonymous gifter, gifting ban him as well, bro. You know that. Dude, Anon, whoever you are, mate, there's so many people in chat who would love to spam the emotes. Stop. Stop giving them to random people. There's so many people who would love it. I feel bad for them. You're out here gifting to Pause Champ instead. God's sake.
And a team like Loud, as we noted, with it being the likes of Fraud kind of behind the scenes, coming up with a bigger picture and then executed in the server by Sadak, they are absolutely on the money this time around. And now they've got their firepower in order.
Flip underscore VLR. Thank you with the prime as well.
Yeah,
damn, feet up.
Alpha's lounging.
Please. He is top fragging.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he got his.
Sure, yeah. That doesn't necessarily give us a good indication for what's going on here, but still seem in fairly good spirits. Boaster even a little bit of crowd interaction.
Saying
going
winnable
down
as well. I mean, technically, yeah. It's going to be a nightmare. Dude, odd
soon
socks
we
as
do
well.
have an update for
Wait, are
you
they odd
guys,
socks or are they?
I'm
I
assuming
don't
it
know.
is
Do
the
you know what?
same
I
thing
take
with the
that all back.
monitor issue,
I don't even want to look at the feed.
Yeah,
might know what's
I've
up.
got a little bit more fun update. It looks like we have to switch out the monitor completely. So it's going to be a little bit of an extended time, so to keep you occupied and not just have to listen to our podcast, we're going to throw it over to a nice little bit of content leading forward.
Damn, it's actually the long tech pause.
Eu não achei que ia chegar no top 4 tão rápido na minha carreira novamente, então estou me sentindo muito feliz. Está sendo torneio.
Where are we? Nidavellir, what's up with the Prime? Thank you for the 5 months. Cappy Bun.
Teve a revanche contra FNATIC, agora contra a EDG.
Why do I need to read every gifted now? Just like, I'm so on edge.
Estou desfrutando cada momento. E eu vi que
quando
o DD estava fraco,
I think that's fine. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you for that, Cappy Bun. Henry MTV, thank you for the gifted. Ray K.
Então, foi como uma guerra de paciência.
Thank you so much.
Que ele ia picar aí. Então,
Canon Devere 78 with the bits as well. Thank you so much. Joining in on the hype train. Love that from you. Anonymous gifter, of course, gifting over to foot_cam. Thank you, Anon, for the gifted.
I don't know if EDG's going to even give it to them. Oh, dire strangers, bouncing drop. Oh no! What have you done,
there's a chance that guy's in chat.
Massive kills, nobody plucking Aspas out of the sky. The Seeker? He's following it. I mean, he's got to be careful here. He's here by himself and he falls. Sunk into the soil of the site.
You need to wake up in 5 hours, bro.
G2's gonna have to 1v2 this if he wants to pull this off. Counting 15 HP, the flash.
There's a good chance they win each other's map. I mean, honestly, there's a good chance if Lau continue like this, it's a 2-0.
Eu acho que esse time novo simplesmente quer jogar. Acho que o resto é consequência, sendo bem sincero. Primeiramente, eu estou muito orgulhoso de ver o crescimento deles, de ser uns moleques que não comunicavam bem, não utilizavam bem as utilitárias, a estar jogando contra os melhores do mundo e estar realmente amassando jogadores.
Chronicles monitors getting switched, is that true?
Muito feliz. E eu acho que mesmo eles não tendo um troféu, internacional, do jeito que eles estão trabalhando, acho que é só questão
Anonymous
de tempo,
gifter,
estamos
I'm
representando
not saying that. Thank you for that one. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you. Pansy said it.
Oh,
okay. I was too busy reading the Anon gifted, I imagine. Dude, you're spending so much, whoever you are, Anon. Like, they're non-stop, bro.
SciShow, just to give you guys an update, we are replacing a monitor right now on stage, so as soon as that is all done, we will get back into game. But let's talk about this first half real quick, because we saw that telestrator from you, Josh. The slow start from FNATIC, Mimi, I think is costing them once again here.
It really is. I think that Loud has had a really good game plan thus far in this map, not just starting off with that bonus round win, but also continuing it with, I think, some really well-constructed setups. I thought they did a good job of shutting down Alphayer as well with his setups, which he's normally so efficient at calling defensive rotates.
Anonymous gifter gifting one over to new_monitor.
I mean, I kind of brought
just
that up
as the game goes along.
Series overall, because Alphayer setups are so pivotal to the calling of FNATIC.
Skipped his posture redeem. Dude, I put my legs down, if that makes sense. I was sitting on my legs.
How they were just essentially disrespecting it because of the lack of
I kind of, it wasn't like a straight up posture recheck, but honestly it was the feet are now on the ground.
They didn't have that, and I think that's one of the concerns
Hydrate,
that I had about FNATIC is when they get pushed, when they lose a pistol and a bonus, are they going to be able to idea generate as quickly? Are they going to be able to come up with different ways of putting pressure back onto their opponents?
Anonymous gifter has gifted Anonymous
gifter
into the Slug Club.
And that again, I think, brings up the question that we've had in previous
series. Did you try and give Anonymous gifter into the Slug Club, but he was already in the Slug Club, and so you had to go to Anonymous gifter?
In the finals of Lock-In, you had players stepping up like crazy. Durka, Alphayer having great games to rally back there on Icebox in the upper final.
Because that's when you know that you've gone too far, surely.
It's always that moment. It's always FNATIC catching themselves at the last second. And the question is, if someone will
You'd already gifted
yes,
yeah, you would think that someone like Chronicle would have
Core_Val with the Prime, thank you with the 3 months, appreciate you.
Before we went into the game, last time they played against Loud, Chronicle Brent didn't have the greatest of performances. We put it down as the birthday debuff, perhaps, you know, the curse. But this time around, it feels like he's struggling again in the first half.
Yeah, he really is as well. And he's
Anonymous
one of those players
Gifter, gifting gang gang
Look
into
at
the
these
slot
stats. These are on his
Thank you for that, mate.
Twice on his birthday in
Oh,
a
poor
pan.
guy.
Now today's not his birthday, but it wasn't the previous time that he played against Loud. But he's having the same kind of downswing in terms of individual performances. It's also, you know, coincidentally Chronicle, who is getting his monitor replaced right now. So I'll give him a slight benefit.
Yeah,
of the doubt.
definitely.
But I've also known pro players to, you know, get in their own heads with stuff like that. You know, if they're having a poor performance. But it really, I am going to be putting that focus on Chronicle. I think to step it up as he inspects. What is that?
What is this?
He's got a cactus by the look of it.
I thought it was like a sausage. No? Okay.
Oh, it's a lens to clean the monitor.
Oh, wow.
There we go. We're getting advanced out here.
Damn, bro.
But I think it is Chronicle that needs to be the player to step up for him, because I always think of him as one of the heavy hitters in the core of
Wait, and
FNATIC.
then it has like the
winning rounds,
what is
generating
this? It
rounds
has like
for
the
them.
spray thing in
You
it
know, I
to
can't
clean.
fault necessarily the
That's
utility
kinda
that's been coming
sick.
out his way, but you know, when shots are afforded to you, when you are afforded duels and fights,
WTF
you have to be winning
Rando
it
Gen,
out. You're
thank you
expected
to
If you're Chronicle, I had him as a top 2 player coming into this event.
Yeah, but I think also Chronicle tends to set up
Obdurates,
other
welcome into
people
the
to
Slug
have that
Club, and then
impact on the
Anonymous
short
Gifter
round.
gifting
And if
over
things
some
are already
ice
getting
cream.
down to, you know, Chronicle
Thank you,
taking
mate.
duels, it
Dude,
probably
I'll be
means that
buying
Loud
it
are
right
already
now,
in
I'm
a
not gonna
really
lie.
good spot.
Thank you,
Positionally, where
you.
they've got themselves
Welcome in,
a
Ice Cream.
post
Thank you very much.
Talking
Kojak.
about the first
Oh,
half,
Kojak's
honestly,
getting
the
involved
player
with
that I'm
10 as
looking
well.
at
310
this
altogether.
map,
Thank you so much,
because it's
Kojak.
specifically
Appreciate you.
split, and he had a
And
ridiculous
we
game
have
to
Mr.
dig them
Neck,
out of the match
Reverend
against
OW,
DRX. It's Leo.
K
I think that's the
K
player that I would be
Jackals,
putting a focus on,
046,
because
Mr.
he has a
Clean,
bit more freedom in this
Fuma
competition
11,
as the Sky to go and flash himself around,
Kaz
make plays
backwards,
and find his own timings, stick a little
Ya
tighter
Ya
to deliver up at
V9,
the front.
Panther underscore
And
Claw,
we have yet to
and
see him really
Twaggin.
flex and take over the game like he
If
did
you
against
heard your name,
DRX.
if you
this
saw
head-to-head with Cows
you
is
gifted, make
interesting
sure you
as
say
well.
thank
Let's
you
remember,
to
in the off-season,
Kojak.
Leo
Thank you
was
so much,
the
Kojak.
hot
Appreciate all
free
the
agent.
gifted,
People
mate.
were
Thank
like,
you for
where
the
is he gonna
310.
go? He
Thank
had
you for the
offers
10
left,
right now.
and center, whereas Kawa,
Thank you,
we
thank
weren't
you.
quite sure, Mimi, what we were going to get. But in this matchup right now, Kawa's
appreciate you, mate.
got Leo's number.
Yeah, remember, Kawanzine was kind of an unknown
Thanks
name
for
at the
that.
start of this year. He was one of the 2 rookies.
Thank you for the
with
10,
Luis
mate.
who
Thanks
got
for all the
brought into
support
this
from you, bro.
roster. And it really developed so much with this iteration of 2023 Loud. I think the thing as well with this guy is that he's just been
Damn,
so
I actually
insane
really did Casa.
individually, beyond just what he can do with his
Like, I just
utility,
had to say it
planning on
earlier,
this
didn't
guy,
I, about the
helping
tech
his
pauses,
team
man.
to find the
I
right
had
calls,
to.
the right
couldn't
information in the
resist.
mid-round. He's also so clutch, and I think there is that direct parallel with Leo there. Both young guys, fantastic at the initiator, added to their team this year to really level them up. And you can see right now, Kawanzine's stats are ridiculous. He's looking like the best initiator in the event.
He's also one of the most aggressive initiators that you have, playing Sky most of the time. And if he doesn't have great performances, if he isn't high on ACS, which is, you know, not the only way that you would measure how good an initiator is, if you don't have those big games from Kawanzine, you get what happened in Tokyo, where he still takes the fights, but he ends up falling down.
Anonymous Gifter
as,
to
you know, it's actually
Henya the
detrimental to
Genius.
team. He's
Welcome
not
into
quite
the Slug Club.
nobody.
Thank you for
You know,
that,
he's
Anon.
not that aggressive and solo,
thank you.
but he has those flair, those moments.
Is there some beef going on the stage?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Staring down.
Is that Nats's panda, or is that a different one? What's the law here? I need to know.
I haven't really been tracking.
Is he trying? He's trying to signal to the dogs.
Here we go. Oh, that's brilliant.
Who do you guys take in the head-to-head?
Oh, I mean, there are 3 dogs and 1 panda. And pandas, they barely want to survive as it is.
They're gentle. Gentle
Don't
creatures.
they like only eat Is it them
They're
who
not
like
gentle,
only
are
eats
they?
bamboo shoots and
I
it's
thought
like
they're
actively
crazy.
poisonous
Am
for
I
them?
wrong on
No,
that?
that's koalas.
Well, koalas,
It's eucalyptus.
That's eucalyptus.
Yeah, eucalyptus leaves that they have to digest in their stomach.
You're
Yeah.
mixing it up, but at the same time, you can barely pay a panda to procreate.
Trust me, they've tried.
Yeah, the dogs are
I thought they were. I thought pandas
That's how it's
are
3 to 1.
wild. They're
I don't even know
gentle,
where we
really.
go from here. But yeah, let's talk about. I mean, we saw Alpha a little bit there, but let's talk about Alpha versus Les, because again, this is the narrative of, you know, Alpha. He's a great aimer, but when it comes to the actual nitty-gritties of being a Sentinel, Les,
Homsar,
it
thank
feels
you so
like
much
is
for the
number
gifted,
one.
mate. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
We've got
Les has just
Fairy
been so good thus far in
Bexa,
this tournament.
I think. Welcome
think
into
you
the Slug
can
Club.
see some just direct crossover between these guys. The last time they played, it was a lot of the time coming down to these late
I
rounds,
watched
coming
too
down to
much
these
Kung
clutches,
Fu
and Les
Panda.
is just winning
No,
so
dude,
many
I thought they were just
Yeah,
like.
actually
I thought
think
they were
that
just
when it comes down to,
ruthless.
like, the styles of both of these players, they're both aim
Apparently
first
not.
rather than util first. They do have good like util setups overall, and they're not dumb players.
Dude, are they
what
not?
actually
Really?
takes them to being
Well, you can just
elite
chill with them.
Is their aim? Is their ability to isolate duels and win their ones all the time?
Can we get the T-shirt cannon at the desk?
This is such a sick T-shirt, Cannon. By the way, it's the
Is that the Raze?
Yeah, it's the Raze rocket.
Oh, that's cool. It's the Raze rocket.
I would love to do that.
Oh, that's actually
they
so
were testing
sick.
out this rocket. They're not going to show this on camera, but I'm going to dob them in anyway. It was -8s all day long.
Were they roses?
They were Rosa ulting these T-shirts. These T-shirts were dribbling into the
There's
crowd.
some pressure here.
Honestly, I'm going to look out and see if we can get one of those T-shirts. But first, I want to hear what Brent has to say about
Anon, thank you. Gifting over to I'm the Anonymous Gifter. And then the same Anon or a different Anon gifting to I am the Gifter. Bro, is it just 2 different people right now? What's going on? Either way, thank you.
There's only 20 players left. Surely he makes your
Dude,
top
you're like
20 now.
25 gifted deep.
I
You're
don't know
going
what I was
crazy.
smoking. I mean, I wasn't in Cali at
Polar
that
Bears
point,
will
but-
mess you, dude. I know Polar Bears will mess you up.
I mean, they are
I think
putting up the
honestly,
numbers. They're both
I think I
heavy,
just
heavy
grouped all the
aimers
bears
that
together.
playstyle. You know,
Like if
maybe
you
the
have
setups
bear,
are
like
not
if
entirely
you're a
there in terms of
something
them,
bear,
you know,
I'm like,
thinking that
okay,
they can
you're
out
gonna
themselves.
mess
They're
me
not
up,
like
man.
born and bred Sentinel players, like when I think of players like Sigetsu or Nat, but it's still heavy
So I
hitters.
think
It's
that's
still
where
going to be the
I'm at
players
with
that
them.
teams like FNATIC are leaning on when it gets down to those scenarios where it's just both that Alpha Year left in just really the gritty scenarios where they have to try and pull themselves up out of rounds.
Classic politician move. Get a question posed at you, just answer for like 45 seconds.
Bro,
Forget
does
about
this
the
even
question,
work? I haven't
move
seen it
on.
send it
I
yet.
think Les dominated the matchup the last 2 times these teams.
He did.
The last
He did on Lotus, yes.
Yeah,
He did.
He absolutely took it
Oh,
to
okay.
FNATIC. And I think that's one of the ways
That's
that you
kinda
need to win. People asked Redgar a long time ago when they were the only team that had beaten FNATIC at any point. People asked Redgar, how do you win against this FNATIC team when it looked like they were unstoppable juggernauts that would never bleed? And he said, you must win your duels versus Alpha Year. Step 1, you must be able to win your duels. And then you can focus on the strategy and the rest of that stuff.
Okay.
And that, I think, is one of the big things that Loud bring to this matchup.
Homstar has gifted a sub over to
And actually, a lot of
Anonymous
the times,
Grifter.
the fear ends
Okay,
up being in
respect.
FNATIC's
Maple
heart.
Brown has
You know,
gifted
they're
one
the
over
ones that are
to
struggling to
Maple
take the
Brown
fights.
Sugar
And
Goat
Loud are
Mill.
just super
Thank you for
happy
that
to
as well.
let it devolve into one.
I
Houdini173
think the
with
pressure's off
the
the
9
shoulders
months.
of a lot
Thank
of
you for
teams
sending
that
that,
go up
mate.
against FNATIC,
Thank
I
you,
think,
thank you.
because,
I can
you know,
ignore
we've
the
been
numbers.
raising
It's too late,
expectations
man.
that
I
this
read that
team
afterwards.
of FNATIC should be making it all
Anonymous
the way to the
Gifter
grand
gifting
finals.
to
You know, lovely
Sliggy as well,
card
bro.
power.
If that guy
Some
ever
good
sees
news
this,
here.
can
We're
you please
jumping
give me
back
that
into
Twitch name?
game. Over to you,
Dude, I would
Fancy
love
Vigo.
that Twitch name. Does this guy ever get timestamped to when he got
Filling
gifted?
that lovely amount of time.
I really want that Twitch name, bro.
Hopefully no issues.
Please give it to me.
The crowd's getting hyped up a little.
Yeah, well, I
They're
mean,
back in, well, the Loud fans.
He still streams, man, every so often.
tall order here.
He's out here just streaming like
Bring
Rocket
things
League
back
or
in a
something,
second.
man.
But definitely
Devastating.
starts with a pistol.
The streams are
Johnson
goated,
on
yeah,
this
respect.
in terms of the win
Honestly,
rate
they probably
overall
are.
of, actually, against some of the teams in the later stage
Yeah,
of
honestly,
this
he's
tournament
consistent
now.
with it. That's the problem. I need to check in.
They needed one before.
Okay, FNATIC 4, Loud 8. We switched
Crucial
teams.
too, actually.
FNATIC now on
Jumping
attack,
there.
Loud now on defense. Question mark crate over
not following
towards.
through,
That's short. We'll leave it here. In reaction to losing B main, we go and dog over towards here, but they only see so much.
Gonna be maybe not noted, but
So yeah, a lot of map control for a lot of
in
map
mind.
control at the moment.
Loud getting pretty mobile around the map. Putting another player over towards B, but we can see the FNATIC are looking towards that vent. And on the other side, Townsend, Frenzy, perfect place for it. He spotted a pixel, he knows it.
Oh.
He's seen enough here, drifts away.
Oh.
Flash is there. He goes back in, sends a motion. Turns! Couldn't get it, but he isn't alone!
Damn, the double with the
Fight
stun.
together.
That was kind of sick. I was
Another
wondering why they
potential
fell back.
fumble
What a
of a
sick,
pistol for FNATIC.
what a sick little
Just
trap this
spotted
was.
slightly in the spike in a disastrous position.
Almost unrecoverable here.
Oh,
40
it's so
seconds
cool.
left to work with for Bosto and Alpha.
And
Yeah,
they look
but
way better than
this is going to
them on
require
this map.
a miracle
A double pistol as
to
well.
get round 13 on the board in their favour. And I want to hear Loud actually willing to give up this space now. Bosto dealt with though. Alpha ghost in hand, 1v4 required.
Show me what you got, Wonder Kid. Not an easy task, but he's got the spike. One small benefit to this. He's got
15 seconds.
and not many options.
And they've heard
For
him.
the first way forward, he's been found.
Ah,
Loud.
nice. Okay, in terms of the pistols.
Rushing FNATIC on that
Let's redo
second
this.
half.
In terms of the 0-2.
On the
That's
door
what
of
I'm
double
trying to say.
digits now. Very
Very
confident
nice. This was a
start as
very
well
cool
to
pistol
the
though.
second half to have
Again, I
such
thought he was
a
going to commit to
zero
the guy here,
hesitation
but then they
in
stun, they group
executing this
together,
trap
and they
here.
double send it.
Quarantine plays the timing perfectly, and Aspas
Yeah, really, really
come
cool.
through and secure that position, secure the spike. You see the frustration starting to show a little bit now.
Anonymous gifter saying mods are very rude to me with the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub, but that's also kind of their job. And they're only going to be rude if you're rude, bro, so that says a lot about you.
Got to say, at the start of the day, walking out to the stage, Frod looked mean. He looked absolutely drilled in.
Pissed.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about vengeance, yes.
Oh my goodness.
That was a shot. Talk about vengeance. Yes, they put FNATIC down to that lower side, but still, to be able to deny
Chronicles
them
2 to 10.
the triple would be everything.
Jesus.
After that Brazilian final. But now, oh,
There we go.
bloody hell.
So what we have to do is call people
Come
out,
off
man.
it! What is that?
Still good damage, though.
Supposed to.
Sadak 19.
I mean, what are you meant to do? Sadak's low HP?
A chance to do some damage, maybe, but he was the only one that did bring a classic in here. So the range going to be a concern for him, and staring down a Phantom and 2 Spectres. Loud wisely playing distance on this one. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds left.
And it should be a formality here, really. Any damage would be very impressive, and it is! 20 seconds now.
Oh my god. Bro, these bullets were kind of close.
1v2.
The last one.
The factor that Sadak is the one still alive on 19 HP. The timing!
Yeah.
Sadak
Maybe had
spots
to use
him
Omen
just
Flash if he
before
really
the
wanted the
smoke
pawn there.
closes. No more
Still,
naughtiness for both,
nice
as
damage
it's
done.
10 for Loud. Yes.
10? I mean, they got too many rounds. We would need to see a madness.
Less looking so clean here with the Ghost.
Oh.
He's fine with the investment you saw. Now going to be pretty happy that they retain a Bulldog and a Phantom coming out of that. The double digits on the board. FNATIC have to ask
That little look
now.
at the end. Okay,
Loud converted
not too bad. They buy a Bulldog into this one. No, they buy a rifle into this one, actually, because they saved one, right?
Loud on a stack, getting aggressive off the back too. Taking full B main control.
This is nice as well. Just trying to get one of these ults online as early as possible. Keep an eye on if Aspas can get another kill. Kill Def is all into this big buy round. Force over towards A. Lose B main control and reaction. Push over towards A. Let's see a 5-person retake.
20 seconds left on Sadak's fault line here. There's some other utility to work with, but that being the key component here towards a retake. Unless you can find a stun here. Actually comes through Sadak.
Whoa, wait, this retake's incredible.
Sadak done that. It's Durka going down, but Alpha holds, stands. Loud though, breaking in. How is this
They
happening
hit some
again?
shots, chat. This retake was incredible, and they hit some shots. Mate, Louder wrecking them. Double pistol, double bonus.
That one is golden.
At the start, 3-0, 3-0.
On 4.
Back-to-back bonus conversions. Absolutely
Yeah, this was
ridiculous
nice.
from Loud.
Stun,
And the combo
dog stun
here,
with the
gravity well.
dog stun with the Astra
Trailblazer
suck
that
and
come
then the
through
breach
as well.
damage. Whoa,
What
look
is-
at those shots, bro.
That third kill from Sadak is ridiculous. He knows it as well. 11 on the board. FNATIC will reinvest here. But it's far from perfect, Lauren.
And
The
now
Guardian, 2 Bulldogs to round out this purchase.
we talk bigger picture that we'll lean on later, but the fact that Loud are going to be confident, they've had the read. They found what was the cure to FNATIC, basically, with 11 rounds to their name. This is magnificent from them. Tui's now knows pressure his way. Dirk is in.
Oh my
and
God,
he's got an
kicked it.
opportunity. He takes it. Tui's down, and the side is theirs.
The thing is,
Secure this,
for
though.
this,
Need to get that
Loud
block.
just need to make sure they do damage, and then next round they have such
Decide to
a
try
big
and
ult
contest, but
advantage.
They don't. They allow the spike to be planted. Decent
Aspas
util
will have his ult,
once again,
Sadak will have
County
his ult.
nearly caught off guard. What?
Wait,
Looking at a 5
dude, they're
HP.
getting so much for the breach
Breathing.
aftershocks.
Keep in mind, Alpha is slowly creeping middle, but his counterpart, Les, might just catch him. He does! Red again, but FNATIC are on the side. They have the numbers, but Sadak's just taking out Durka. 3v3. Oh, it's coming in. Bosa denies Sadak. Flying in, though. It's Aspas. Trade there for Les.
1v1?
1v1.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're winning these rounds, bro. 4v5 into this?
And only one away from taking map 1.
Dude, they're completely wrecking them.
Loud are barely missing a beat right now.
Yeah, it's like really one-sided. Really, really one-sided.
Another flawlessly executed retake here. This is just beautiful to watch back. And the kill,
dude, their retakes are incredible.
I was about to mention at the start of that round how many ultimates were on the brink.
Yeah, there was so many.
One kill
like
that puts the Rolling Thunder on the cards. And that swings it back in their favor. Ultimates here now for FNATIC.
Okay,
some
8 chances. 8
sure,
chances to close them
Loud
up.
on map point right now, Lauren.
They need more than opportunities. They might need miracles. Not activating here on map 1. And this was their pick. Les instantly chased down Dogo. Couldn't quite get there in time. But he, oh, Les! What is this guy on to?
Yeah, his timing on some of these duels are just so nice.
But they've got
like he's reading into it well.
Plenty of time for Loud to drift away, force FNATIC's hand.
Dude, they're just gonna start taking 1v1s.
Try and find something in the lurk here, but they got proactive. Loud are there exploring elsewhere on the map already.
Yeah, Dog goes in. So while they were fighting over towards here, Dog goes in towards middle, clears all of this. They could be in vents though. That's the only thing they haven't cleared.
Over towards B main.
There's still 3 here.
Yeah, Alpha's disconnected here, going to try and make a late play through mid.
But I feel that Les has had his number.
Yeah.
So they've got to try and make it work pretty much against the odds, maybe depending a little on those Seekers. Tui's still with Kit, going to stall out time, 40 seconds now, who can close the gap, who can get in? It's Boaster, taking down Tui's, but the trade
nice,
comes
but they're
in,
still just locked out of the site.
Again,
30 seconds to get them in.
Forced away.
Killjoy holding strong towards the other side though. They could just wait, they have Killjoy. Oh my goodness.
This is problems. This is big problems now. They're trying to play as a pack. The
Do they
last
even
2 of
need
them
to?
alive. Chronicle and Leo against the 4.
The lockdown comes through as well.
God, insult to injury.
Yeah, all goes in, so they know they're at the back of the site. Someone's going to have to pop off here.
Now needs to be above and beyond, and he's already dead. It's all on Leo, and he's fallen.
That is a very, very impressive map from them. Oh, it was really good.
Pushing FNATIC further away from that triple.
That was dominant.
But it ain't over yet. Ascent will be up next.